It's time. Midnight release, early access, Saros. From this is why Returnal is in my top 10 games of all times. Would this make it Saros into the top 10? 460 hours for the platinum when it first came out. About 6 months. Alright. So we are in a bit of an awkward position here, but we won't be. It's because of how I've moved my setup. Because we're on big without the on the big 55-inch OLED. So, and this is the PS5 Pro, and it's early access. Let's go. Oh, it is QUE. Yeah. You got to tell that English. Maybe I can read that. Yes. If you die or close Saros during posed encounters, you will always be returned to the starting area and all permanent progression will be lost. Yep. I do know. I was one of the persons that, with Returnal, stuck with the game when others quit. Losing 10.5-hour runs. Not just one, it's 50 or 60. Game crashes, everything. A lot of people quit this game. So I even talked to the devs on their Discord as well. They put up a number. all the people that bought it, 60% quit for the third biome. Then later on, they brought the co-op thing in. So it is the midnight hour. I'm extremely tired, but this might be a short one. We'll be going for the platinum. And I know that you should be having this as sound coming through your headphones, but the old PS5 headphones are seriously old. We can do it though in the settings with the TV, because we have it coming out. We don't need headphones because it's actually coming out the TV. We didn't have to worry about that.
Is forever.
Didn't have to worry about the visuals on the OLED. Just like Salam. I know she's got a cameo in this. Movement. There is a different system. I do know, but I literally, when someone reviewed this, an Australian guy, he said, "Do you know what? Don't bother watching it. It's fantastic. Just wait, you know." System. Come on, basic movement. Literally the same. We played it the other day, Returnal, just for a quick. We actually played about 8 hours. There's usually a way of how you can make this. In Returnal, how you could make this just a little bit better. Especially if you're not a shooter, which I was never into. This is what got me into it. Only a couple though, but let's just see at the moment.
I know. I need you to.
Wow, this is absolutely beautiful. God, yeah.
Scan for Sultari signals. Right. I need to find her on my own.
Settings. View controls to adjust settings. Medium. Adjust level assistant and tracking movement targets. Off, aim, high. Adjust level. Aim friction. Adjust level assistant, aim on targets. High. Unlimited protection modifiers. What does that mean? Allows you to lock on to cask modifiers even when in the underpowered state. When this setting is enabled, it is possible to activate protection modifiers without the need to balance them with trial modifiers. Note, Saros was designed to provide action experience, so the setting is off by default. Please change this setting if you want extra support or you'd like to enjoy the world and narrative with... So basically, with a reduced challenge. So if you put that on, you've got unlimited protection modifiers, then we're not going to do that. Display eclipse cycle in the HUD. I don't know, we turn it on because I don't know what that is. Display health bar, arrow. Adjust the type of target you want, right there. A circle. Oh god, I can't remember what I have. A circle, cross, circle, arrow. Oh, we can change it. But that looks like that's a cheat thingy. Just make it a bit easier. Full protection. Adjust the amount of protection against deadly falls. So you can... That's why this is Returnal's harder. With that. So... Off, full protection, low, medium, high. Just put it on... You didn't get... Wait, they're full protection. In Returnal, you didn't... If you picked up Parasite, you could take full damage. You could jump from any height. You know? It didn't matter unless it was, you know, as long as it's on land or whatever. Full protection. Let's just go like that. Subtitle colours. Wow. It's Unreal Engine 5 as well. Yeah. HUD enabled. So I do know there's I don't know, just there's a like a progression type system. Don't know if this is it. So low, I don't know if you get parasites or anything like you did before. But apparently it's easier because of mostly that. Modifiers, yeah, there's modifiers that you get, but you can activate them all the time. But full damage, that in Returnal, I'm just trying to. I don't know. Yeah, there was just a way of you could literally make the game just a little bit, just make the aiming a little bit easier. That's all it was. Yeah. Nothing else. Not like what's there. New world. Jump. Okay. Alright. L1 dash. Well, if you should have went the other way then. I'm gonna have to put this. I'm gonna have to route this through the TV, the volume, and have it come through my headphones. What are these? Collect.
What you want? What you need?
13 to 26. What's? I wonder if that's like the Obrolite system, or is it? Jump dash. Run and press X. Oh, L1 and X. R2. That's okay. So just a dot. Like, okay. So you can make that a little bit bigger if you wanted to. Weapon usage auto hit. Many types of solitary weapons come equipped with auto hit functionality which assists your aim. What acts if your shots were automatically directed towards... Yeah, but sometimes that's a hindrance. No. There could have been something around there, like that, but... Oh, wait there. Oh, that's our health bar. 226. Wait there, so the dash was... Oh my god, yeah. What was it? L1, L1. Yeah. Wait, I don't think we've got to fight something now. Considering we've just taken some of our health down. So it's L1X. So that looks like that's the currency. Oh, do you know, I really can't wait for this. It's like the upper lights, yeah. Cool down. So we've got a little bit of fall damage, nothing else. But you could have put modifiers on there. But then I don't know. It's like making it a little bit easier for people, but they can't make it that easier for people. I don't think by turning on something. But I know there is like a progression system. Melee. Oh, so we've already got melee. Shield, hold R1. Using shield consumes your power. That's got to be ether. So wait there, so...
Nothing stop you.
Oh god. You can see the map there. So wait there. Beams... L1 dash. Nice. Do you know what, this absolutely plays absolutely fantastic. Shield, hold R1, this is what people are talking about. The die-hard people of, you know, Returnal, not, because you've got like second chance at life. So we took damage from that then. Wait there. Hold R1 to block and absorb combat. This is absolutely quick though. I've really... This is on a different level. 100%, yeah. It's a sequel because you got Selene in there. Whether you play it, but I made a video of getting the first weapon that you got in Returnal. It was just a quick one because it took me 20 hours to do the first biome. When Returnal first come out, and that still got views. I don't know, it got about 20,000 views in the end. But just getting that, because you got the map, which is not pulling up at the moment, so you've got where you could go all the way back, you know. Wait, what was this? R1. That's what I mean with that. R1. Advanced perfectual low. Once your clip is spent, R3, R2 for good timing and trigger and perfect reload, instant refilling. Resources, items, main weapon, eruptor handgun, and that's what we're using right now. Yeah, definitely better than that. So that's what we've got there. Perfect reload, weak point damage, red barrier. So that's like a barge. Immunity. Now they've got armor. God of War. There's a couple of themes, and just some other games. This might be the God of War one. I'm not too sure, but it's just got like Midgard or something like that, and some other armor. Main weapon that. Suspend. Yeah, people are going absolutely mental with this game. Yeah, because you couldn't quit out. Suspend. So if you wanted with Returnal, with Returnal, you had to suspend early Returnal when it first came out. People wanted to save. They couldn't implement it. When they tried to implement it, they crashed everyone's game, and whatever run it just wherever he was in the game. I mean, pause at the beginning, but people like on long ones, and it just crashed everything. So they got rid of that. Then it was just like, I don't know, I just stuck with it, and what fell in love was the combat, the sound design, the story, and everything. So so the red beam is. Oh, you gotta punch it. Hold R1 to shield yourself. Yeah, but you can see it's. I'll tell you what though, on the PS5 Pro, this is. There's not gonna be, is there? No. Oh, platforming. Wait, there's 600 and 730 obulites. If that is still the currency, that's quite a lot. It seems like something's got to happen because we just woke up. It's not like the ship crashed or anything like that. And then you got this. So jump is X, L1. That's 2, yeah. So you can't scan up or anything like that. Just an ordinary jump there. Then
You are so...
unknown woman, you are so close.
Hold on for me. I will find you.
Oh god, we've got no health. Yeah. Solar cage cannot leave area. Well, they put this on you a bit quick. There you go. I wonder if that's scripted though. Sony and yeah, hold on. Yeah, it is. Ah, is it scripted? Wow, this is, I'll tell you something. Might be the early hours of the morning, but so it's a scripted death, yeah. Just like from all soft games.
Function restored.
I can't believe I'm playing this. Yeah.
She was there.
Risk computer. Right. Status. Adrenaline corruption effect. So that's must be like the resilience command drive. Alt fire. Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah. Artifacts. So that would be just like and the data bank. Yeah. Same thing. So we've had one hostile would have been that one there. So with that you have to get the trophy will be, so this is different weapons, it's like a lot better. So obviously it's got weak point, reload speed, that, blah, 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 blah. So you'd have to unlock resources, all this, hostiles, biomes, right there. So that looks like that's saying 2, but I don't know. Audio logs, all this and everything. The weapons. See, with Returnal, if you bought the and they had like there was a cheat that you could do as well. I didn't use it, but people did. They found a cheat where you could plug the keyboard into because remember this was when the PS5 first came out. So you could plug the keyboard in and you could port the weapons in. There was a guy that knew a bit about that. He says, and he tried it and it worked. I didn't, but anyway, if you bought because this is the Deluxe Edition, if you bought the Deluxe Edition, you got the Electropylon, which is mostly one of the best weapons in Returnal. But you wouldn't pick that up until Biome 3, so that was like a good weapon if you're struggling, because it's like damage over time, but obviously this has changed for the better, but then there's, you know, in the settings you've got like a bit of an easier mode, but the artifacts is something you'd have to unlock. Permanent equipment, you can see where it says, we can't go over there. Status, adrenaline, corruption, resilience, so we've got 30 power, integrity 100, proficiency, yeah, it's literally the same as the old game. I think that one hostile will be there, audio logs there. Usually it would be, I don't know, because you've got to go somewhere simply and find you.
Jerome? Sheridan?
So this is quick. I mean, not this is fast. Yeah. Oh, got someone there. Just might get some of these recordings.
It was promised!
I need to know that I just made the right decision.
There's Selene from Returnal.
It's me, boss.
Wow.
Haven't seen Tarn since he sabotaged our ship. Thought he was dead. Just like you.
Wait, how long?
Since the last time the sun died, man.
Who are these
Yeah,
other people?
I remember seeing the eclipse and then...
Where does this connect to Returnal? Because I know how Returnal just ended.
Tarn was good people. You can come out.
Tarn.
Arjun? Tarn. No. What happened?
Where have you been? And what did you do?
Nothing. I don't know what to tell you, Kay. It feels like I only just left and Tom jumps me.
You left us here. We've lost people. There's no way to get home, and you
Kayla,
can just...
he's returned to us. That is what matters.
Time for this later. Kayla, Stack, go make sure Tarn didn't mess with any other equipment. While Jerome and I deal with this.
Tarn. It's yeah, I mean, it's a bit confusing because this connects to the first game. That's Selene, the woman.
Arjun, there's a Sultari signal out there. It's our best shot at finding
Arjun is
Let's find out
who you're
people before
playing
that
as,
signal
but
disappears.
The woman there,
follow when you're ready.
which was is the woman from Returnal.
And make sure everyone's safe. Sheridan. I'm sorry you had to make that
She's
call.
older.
My job is to keep my team alive.
What happened to the crew isn't your fault.
Saltari won't agree. Half of us gone, and nothing to show for it.
They won't care once we find the colonists. We've got your back, boss.
You mostly find out later on in the game, 'cause it doesn't make sense at the moment, because you just dropped in like this. I thought this would be later on in the game.
You think the others can hold it together?
They're the only ones who didn't lose their minds. So that's something.
Everyone's hurting. But remember, we've still got a job to do.
Of course we're hurting. Tarn was a friend.
We've lost a lot of friends. I'm just trying to keep the rest alive.
What the hell happened, Jay?
Most wandered off and got themselves killed. Some came back. Different. It's been ugly, Arch.
You think the colonists are still alive?
We get occasional signals, but they stop as soon as they start. There were thousands on the ships before us. Gotta be some sign of them out there.
What about you, Jay? How you holding up?
Won't lie, mate. I bloody hate this place.
It's weird how it starts off like that. Because you got, I don't know. You got to be. This got to be part of the story to find out. Because you're here. That's your team. I mean, so then she's older. Because this is the sequel to Returnal, and you play as that character, the female character there. And it just finishes. That's it. So obviously something's happened in between, which is when the game, how it plays. There's a bit of a cheat in the game, how you can put modifiers on it, but it's not worth doing it because you'd unlock a lot of stuff like that anyway, because when you die you'll go back to the beginning again. So considering we died, then the game started. But I suppose we'll find out what this is all about, because it's she obviously found a planet, but she was a NASA scientist, that's what I mean, and just in Returnal the ship the spaceship crashed, and she didn't. You have to keep on dying and dying and dying. She kept getting these memory banks and like pictures of in her house and all this stuff, and because she lost all her memory, you know. So people didn't realise that the death mechanic, you know, you had to die to tell her story, and you have to go through the game twice. And the platinum was, yep. So this is not as hard as Returnal, but it's the bosses are more, as I just experienced a minute ago, but you died, because I was thinking that this is a bit too much at the beginning. Just wanted to see, because this is early access as well, because it doesn't come out until the 30th of April. Alright, so just trying to work that out, because it just felt a little bit odd. Considering we've got new suits, it is just new suits, and I don't know. That's just, the platinum took me nearly 500 hours. Yeah. It's all the same, literally like that. You have to get, and there's more. Solitary equipment, alt fire, data bank, the logs. You have to get every single one of those. This is for the trophy. Lucian. You've got some little bit better of survivability, meaning you can take a hit and survive because you get a shell if you remember to do it.
Fly route to that Soltari signal.
Map data corrupted. Marking approximate location.
Reach the signal location. Yeah, there's that music. The music is... yeah, it's sort of similar because it changes in a different biome, sort of like very synthy, retro, and but futuristic as well. Shattered Rise. Wow. It's a step on. The first game wasn't in Unreal Engine 5, and this is Unreal Engine 5. But this is PS5 Pro enhanced as well. So that would be, wait there. So we died, so we got, so that's the, so this is not, it's loose, it's Loosenite. Looseness, it's gaining strength needed, okay, so it's not a bit like, so, we got loads of these
Let's
early
find
on.
that signal and bring back some good news.
On it, Jay.
That lot in the passage is all that's left of us. And they're ready to break.
Right, so what is... should have a cooldown as well. That one, but that's one life that you've got, like a shell. Collect Carcinogenic key. Yeah, but then you can't get up there, so yeah. There's not many games that have been out that are gonna top this on graphics. Oh no. It's a timer. Would you be able to get over there? Yeah. Okay. Scan. So that's above. Ah, I got those over there. No! Ah, shit. No. What's that to? You might have that distance check. Yeah. Find the Echelon Connie. Reach the signal location.
Jay, do we know anything about this civilization yet?
Whatever it was, it's a graveyard now.
But Soltari said there was nothing.
Focus on the rescue, mate.
Australian actors in it. So wait there. Shield.
Unknown power signature detected. Integration suggested.
That's got to be an upgrade.
Power integrated. Open the path.
Power weapon. Ah, okay. Just like the first game. L2 is to... Well, hold on L2 all the way down, press R2. Yeah. But a lot more powerful. Hold on. Or shield.
You were gone for days. You really don't remember?
Feels like no time at all.
We kept searching for the colonists the whole time. Odds are looking grim at this point.
No, they're safe, Jerome. Everyone on those ships is safe.
People don't realise, people that hasn't played the first one, they won't get this. I can guarantee you now, because I mean, the first one is, you see, you've got her there, but then you're. This is a sequel, but I mean, obviously you're not back at Earth, even though you had the house scenes and all that lot. It's a planet. Looks like whatever her name was, Selene. She found a place, and that might unlock with all the multiple deaths and whatnot. Resilience 5, max integrity. So it's done a little bit different here. New data bank. Oh, well, wait then. Now you can punch though. Maybe you'll die. Yeah. There we go. Your location. I wonder if they're ordinary jumps or they're just making it so difficult. Artifact collected power crest, so there's one over there as well. Something's spawning here, is it? Yeah. You can't, and these are not lit up yet. It's sort of, it feels like it hasn't started yet. Well, it sort of has and hasn't, but that is a spawner, because we've got no health. Yeah, small bit of ether. 361. Let's grab this. Artifact collected drive crest. Nationality Canadian. Why they call her Sheridan? Her name's Celine. Oh well, perhaps we'll find out. So that was the car. Oh, it didn't have a scan. Block of gun. Oh, you can go through that, I think. That's the thing, we're gonna die in a minute. Up there, alright. No help. So we've got, wait there, you've got, you can go that way, go that way. You got to head towards, the objective is that main path, side path. I'm glad if nobody, yeah, because I'll just record this. Because Returnal's got quite a massive community. It won Game of the Year when it first came out. Action Game of the Year. Best sound design. Sony bought them. Right, side path. This is what some of the people was talking about, because like, obviously you can take a little bit. You've got the globe around you. Key.
The sun. Oh, the sun. It's in me. It sees me. It knows me. Soon, they will come for us. And we will bleed. And we will smile.
Mind you, though, we still took damage going through that, though. Thing is, though, I mean, you start all over again. Even this, you know, most already before you, before we spoke to those people, so locked door, main path, side path. Oh, here we go.
Is this ours? Echelon 4 gear.
Confirmed. Barriers unlocked.
Oh, I love this game, I'll tell you. I mean, I'm still just trying to get used to it. I mean, it's definitely, the gameplay is a lot better than Returnal, but it's just that the story's confusing. She's got a different name, but you can see it's her. She just looks older, since she's 30. got photo mode in this as well. Shattered Rise. Pick up the. I'm sure we did, didn't we? I bet this is the key for that other area. What's that in? Oh, it's encrypted audio.
Such a small thing. Just a little cut in the right place and boom, no more ship. I fell for them. I really did. The despair as our only way home burned. But I had to do it. Pain is the first step on the path.
I found a log at Tarn's camp. Didn't sound like him anymore. What the hell happened while I was gone?
Just about everyone lost their damn minds.
Oh, it's all up there as well. There's full damage with this, yeah. I mean, you can turn it off, but you never used to have full damage in Returnal, no? And you had a parasite. It's happening now. Yeah, I can see. Every drop, I mean, I can turn it off, but it's... I put full damage onto low, or you can just have totally not have it on there, but it was never in the main game, you know, unless you got a parasite and you'll take damage. It is, yeah. Corruption affects resilience, 5. Power, integrity is 11 out of 105. And I bet you can't get up there because you must need something later on in the game. The full damage though, I don't know, you could totally turn it off. And this is like this is not unlockable. Like you'll be able to. I know it's stuff that you unlock later on in games where you can zip about instead of running. Locked container, main part. We haven't got to a place where we can change our suits or anything like that. Oh no, really?
Jordan, eyes up, we've got trouble.
On the gate stops, yeah?
Now you see the
Oh,
kind of
God.
shit I've been dealing with. Best we avoid that thing.
Oh, 100%. Well, we've been playing this game for most of the next couple of months. Get the platinum, 100%. No co-op? No. Not like I did with Returnal. Let's they add it later on, but this won't be ported to PC neither. Not from what Sony have been saying. Right, Halcyon is a permanent resource used for rare and valuable armor alteration. It can be found and hidden. Okay. Special armor alterations. Halcyon. Don't tell me that's a key that's right back. It's an audio log.
I hear it. The voice. The whisper of the eclipse. It's been waiting. Watching us. It wants me to listen.
See, when you're playing this game and it gets to a stage where you can't find nothing, that will give you a clue. But I think this is holding your hand a bit more, but I don't think it should do because how it's been scored. What's that? I'll take full damage from that. Game slots. Saves, that must be. Return to passage. Right, we've got 5 resilience, 5 command, 5 drive, 5 command, and the locks underneath, that won't come. Then you've got the permanent equipment, which will come later. Biomes. Shattered Rise, Passage 1, 2, looks like there's a lot of them, but they're not like different. It seems like it's a bit different here.
Detected.
New weapon. Oh, here we go.
Solitary assault rifle. High speed auto fire.
This was Tarn's favourite.
Getting Tom's new weapon. Right there. That'll do it. Yeah, just getting the new weapon. So I put that on YouTube because that's for the people that haven't bought the early access. So immunity. Some artifacts grant a brief period of immunity during which you're invulnerable to all attacks. It indicates blue energy. It's like a shell. Reached the colony. There we go. Bomb. Where do we start? Oh god. We got the gun.
How am I here again?
No data for the past 1.3 hours.
Somewhere different, yeah. Hold on, this is where he dies, isn't it? But then there's all these different logs, wait there. This is the death mechanic. It's gotta be. Yeah. Something like that, that's must be going on like that. So we spoke to him briefly earlier, so...
It's good to have you back, Arjun. Thought we'd lost you too.
I can't believe so many are gone.
They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
Changed? What happened to them?
It was different for each of them. But Alab and Beers, they were so cruel. It was a mercy when they left.
So, how are you, Stag?
Somewhat adrift. A pilot with clipped wings.
You'll be alright once we find the colony. What are you gonna do in the meantime?
Sheridan would have me counting rations and sweeping floors. But I need more. I came here for so much more.
So upon death, obviously she's going to die because it's like a full damage. You can turn it off, but is this where? There's something there. Just get it. For the platinum, you have to get one of these. This is a hard platinum to get. This is in this game. He doesn't know why he's there. The death mechanic is there. You have to die. People didn't understand that with Selene. Keep on dying and dying and dying and dying and dying, but it's telling the story of what then you understand. But then she's here and she's called a different name. You can see it's her. I could actually put Returnal side by side with this, and you can actually see that. Difference is the combat's a lot better in this. As Returnal ended, it was like I didn't know if there was going to be a second game of this, and it's called Saros, whatever that is, the name of the planet or the company or whatever. But I mean, it's not as difficult apparently overall as the first game. But then the bosses are a lot more difficult. You can cheat death with because it's a roguelite. That's what I mean. That means you die, you start at the beginning. So this looks like where we spoke with. No logs. That's extremely it's very addictive. Especially with the story. The story's moved on, and I don't. It's different because it's connected to the first game, but in a weird way. He doesn't know where he is. He can't remember nothing. Why become an enforcer? It was a neutral next step. This is him. Arjun. This is an Australian actor, by the way, who actually looks a little bit like this. So there is a couple of Aussies actors in this, because actually Alana Pierce, the female YouTuber game sort of like dev, she worked on God of War and whatnot. Yeah, she's friends with this guy because he's like, he does films, but he's a voice actor in this. As of Selene was just, I don't know. I mean, she looks older in this, and she looks more like it's got a resemblance to what's her name? A little bit like sort of like a young version of, I think it's from Terminator. It won't Sigourney Weaver, I don't think. But in the first Terminator, whoever played that, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what it reminds me of, but it's definitely her. Even when I saw some of the trailers for this, I thought, so she's back in the game, so it's connected. Right, so this is him, like, meaning, the whatever that is, not just about getting paid, it's about helping people, and does that make you feel good? It's not about that, it's not about me, and long silence. So, with this, because you have to collect everything like this and find it, whether this game's going to hold your hand or not, I do not know. And, because in the end, I know it doesn't. You know, you do not find nothing. They've made it a little bit, there is one thing where you can have a lot of modifiers on, just actify them, but it doesn't mean that it's just going to make it a little bit easier for the person that, because so many people kicked up when Returnal come out because they don't understand what a roguelite is. This has got different. It's got actually a bit of a skill tree. So whether which sounds like they're permanent, but it's still the bosses are more deadlier. The projectiles it's on a next level. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean. But the story in Returnal was very strong and striking. The music is always good. These guys. That was their first game, Returnal. These devs they're Finnish. They're from Finland. So they worked on this game straight after they finished Returnal. So with sound and everything else. So if you play this game with you immerse yourself in the game because it's all about the 3D pulse sort of like headphones. So you want the audio coming through your headphones, so you can hear all the sounds that you can't hear that's coming through the TV. Pre-fight psychological assessment. Sheridan Bouchard. So that's the woman, right? Observe strength, authorize rational under pressure, people skill, observes flaws, superior complex, rejection, sensitivity, stack, observe strengths, highly adaptable, openness to experience, observed flaws, traits in a line of opposition, different orders. It's just about, it's the people that we just already met. Kayla Rose is the black girl. Observed strengths, detail orientated, innovative problem solver. High loyal, it's telling you about what they are, then those people we just met. Drive Jackson, observe strengths, level-headed, questionnaire, blah blah blah. Flaws, fatalistic tendency, possibly unresolved grief, attractive, observe strengths. That's mostly the guy that died. Who he was about to talk, and that's what I'm guessing, and was shot by Sheridan Bouchard. So why is she called that when she was Salem? It is very weird. Because all these things you have to collect, every single one of them in the game, and in every biome, and that's why you got this. When you die, something else will come up. You'll be somewhere else. The world revolves. Yeah, it's on like a spinning wheel, so it's never the same. So like that up there, I bet that's something for later that you lock so you could actually get up there like seems like before. You wouldn't unlock all the things in the game until you've beaten it.
Okay, I've got core functions
Oh, here we
online,
go.
but without access to a solitary network, our primary unit is a shadow of what it should be.
Not such a bad thing.
It's been called a masterpiece already. It's only IGN that gave it 7 out of
You still have
10.
plenty to say. You know what these things are like.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, enforcer loadout protocols are good to go.
At last. Over to you, Arjun.
All right. Let's have it, Primary.
Interface for loadout calibration.
Oh, here we go. So calibrate. Solitary. That's so weird because that looks like the because remember they have like sneaky sort of like hints in here. So Solitary, this is like the old Atari emblem, you know? If you don't know Atari, it's like a console from like the 80s, something like that. So you can see where they put these things in. These are Scandinavians, Finland, you know what I mean? But their language is totally different because they border Russia. Wait there. This is the upgrade. So unlock a first permanent upgrade by holding X. Cost 100. Alright, well. What's going on there? First upgrade. One of those. Wait there. Open primary. Wait there. This is called primary. Solitary. Yeah, it's just like that. So we've got 616. This is the thing that is totally different. Unlocks adrenaline levels in combat related to bonuses. So I'm not too sure. I mean, it might be that blue stuff, that purple stuff down the bottom. Oh, okay. So it's resilience, command, increase shield capacity. Yeah, this is the skill trait. Drive, increase luminescence gain to allow faster proficiency upgrading, which is very, very good. That means the proficiency of your weapon upgrading. So when you get to the next thing, your weapon will upgrade to, say it's 0 now, then it'll be a +1, 2, so it'll be quicker like that. So this is when there's an Australian guy, quite a big YouTuber called Skill Up, and he just said, do you know what, don't bother watching this. Yeah, just saying, because he said it's that good, you're just going to get spoilers by watching this, because the embargo went down a couple of days ago, you know? And I looked at this and I thought, well, I don't want to know them, because this is totally new, because they didn't have a system like this in the first game. So, increased shield capacity, I think. Resilience, maximum armor integrity. Let me see, 200. Wait there. Add 30% armor integrity, keeps you alive though. Depends on what that costs, because that's faster proficiency. These could, I'm sure these are permanent, that's why. Hostile drop. Okay, right, so we don't have to go do that one, I don't think. One command, increase shield capacity, increase weapon power upgrade. Add 5 to max power. Like, so in the first Returnal, out of everything that you got, because it's similar, but obviously they've got like a skill tree and whatnot. In this, And yeah, a lot of enemies will just one-shot you and whatnot, and yeah, absolutely, you're getting your cheeks clapped. But protection was one of the things. If this was a thing that you had to pick in Returnal, and it was this and then protection come, I would go protection 5 times, because the enemies would just clap you down straight away. Because this is all unlockable. Now, I didn't know that this was going to be in the game. Do you know what I mean? But this is why it's a little bit easier than Returnal. That is what the people have said. But as the game is harder, with the enemies bigger and stuff like that, and the bullet hell, if you've seen at the beginning of this, it was right at you right at the beginning. I thought, okay, and if you've got to try and get out of, like, you know, try and get yourself out, because it's how they do all their parkours is very, very good, and you've got to get it's extremely fast. And obviously the PS5 Pro is making it, like, you know, 30% more arm integrity. That's it. See that? See that data bank matrix on the side there? You've got to fill every single one of those up. Yep. For the trophy. 1 hour. Look, this is 1 hour 9:47. So on my Returnal save, which is to get the platinum, which is 560. It goes in, I don't know how many days it is, but it goes in days. So we got 2 resilience, 1 command, 1 drive. Considering I'm extremely tired. Yeah, I was going to go to bed for about an hour, but trying to edit. There's too much going on. I'm trying to edit something from Garden of Eyes and CapCut, but it's a huge file. But the PC's got this. Oh, so you got that weapon, I forgot. So you got that on your arm, and a tactile rifle. Rising pitch. It's not good. That's how playing games at midnight when you're absolutely shattered. Fire rate gradually increases. This is you just do some of your hand. We've done it earlier because we unlocked it. Obviously you've got the tactile rifle. Looks like the carbine. I can see how this is gonna go. Yep, rising pitch. That was in first game. Objective updated.
This is different. All of it.
Map data unregistered. Resetting.
That might not be. Oh, see our health has gone up? It's a little bit different, it's just a different shape.
Make it count, Arjun.
I know I screwed up earlier, but I'll find them. Trust me.
That's something we'll need to earn.
So primary is like a robot that you upgrade. We had to go somewhere where we died and ended up here, so that was natural anyway, but...
Good work, Kayla, but we still have plenty to do. Get Stack to help you with the cargo crates.
You okay with primary taking charge?
I have to be. It's an asset we can't squander.
It knows protocol, but it doesn't know people. We still need you.
See, that's definitely Celine. No ways of doubt about it, she just looks a bit older. Even though with the name change, oh, here we go, is our suits. So you've got Echelon 4. No, these are not, you don't get no bonuses from these, no. Hands of Shore, wait there. Hands of Shore. Astra. Omrio. Now I know some of these are linked to some of the other Sony. Let's see what this is like a minute. Just wondering if it's the God of War one. Yep, believe it or not. Yeah. That's part of the bonus. There's no benefit, it's just visual. That one. I think that's basic. That one. There's two armors from two games here. They mention the games, I can't think what the games are, but there's two armors that are... They're Sony games, though, obviously. Echelon, Hands Short, Astra. This hit Midgard. This doesn't look like anything. Mind you, God of War, so wait there, God of War. You got it there, you can see it there. Yeah. Let's look out here. Yeah, because where the gun is on the shoulder, you've got the raised shoulder thing, and you've got God of War's. You've got his gloves on, so that's it. This is Midgard. Yeah, so that's that one. Hands of Shore. Now I think that there's Midgard. This might be out of Death Stranding too. Yeah, because that mask there. I know they mentioned it because the suits. They said, "Oh, the suits are God of War that," and I can't remember the other two. I mean, you can obviously you can upgrade your suit, but these are just part of the bonus thing. Is the suits. Obviously, with the one was better, but this game is different from one. Do you know what I mean? Because you got a buy and free weapon in one, which made it easier. If you knew, which it took me a while to get used to because it was a slow electric beam sort of stacking weapon, but if there was a load of enemies coming towards you, you could just pile out the damage. So, you know. But out of those armors, the one I thought looked, because that's default. This just looks a bit, I don't know. It's from something. I know. They're all Sony games, so that's why. That might. Find the Echelon colony. Reach the signal location. Another thing over there. Shattered Rise, we see earlier. Large bit of ether. Now I don't know what that one is. No. You can see. Look at the timer. That's our run. So it's reset again from an hour to what? Kill power. Artifacts that you collect are permanent. They haven't got ether here. It's not Obulite, so it's called Halcyon or something like that. Something's happening now. Oh, it was a bloody timer. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you have to be quick for that because there's a lot of similar stuff to the first one. That sort of thing like that where you have to be very, very quick, but...
So many gone. Tarn, Lena, Pierce. There's something wrong with this place.
I was there when Pierce walked himself off a cliff. He stared at the sun until he hit the ground. Something's wrong with this world, mate. We need to protect the others from it. Sheridan wants me back out on the ridge. She talks like it's just routine, but I see the guilt in her eyes. She thinks it's a death sentence. Maybe she's right. I'm not equipped to deal with those things out there. Just a support team. But I don't know. I feel good, you know? I feel like I'm supposed to be here.
So that's dead. 2. Right there. He can't go up there, yeah? Oh, God! Alright. As that's the currency, upon death that's all lost. Artifacts won't be. Weapons. I don't know about weapons, might be, I'm not too sure. That was the hand thing we done there, so I'm going to get used to mechanics. They've got a lot of mechanics in there. Literally the same map system. I don't know, right there. You usually got to break these with cooldown and whatnot. Why am I using my hand? New data pack entry. Yeah, you got the hard. There's always going to, with the death, there's always going to be a different image like that. Whether that is, it could be the sun. Seven minutes, luminescent. Wait there. So. It's getting like it's getting the hand, using the hand, not the. It's using that. It's meant to open doors or something. cycle ended. 7-5. Damage. Resilience 2. I'm just trying to think. Artifacts collected 1. Containers open 2. Death penalty times 6.
This place. I need to get back out there.
Reach the signal on the colony. So
I'm sorry, Stack. With the ship sabotaged, you have new orders.
Please,
Right.
Sheridan. I'm not supposed to be stuck in here. There's got to be some way to fix it.
Kayla says the engine is beyond repair, even with Primary's help. Your feet are on the ground, and we have work to do.
there's a new log. So I'm not gonna read that because there's like thousands in it. Obviously 6 of 24. So at some stage you have died.
Anything yet?
Still searching. But I spotted a winged creature. Nothing like the others.
How could Soltari miss so much?
They only saw profit with the hallucinate extraction.
Yeah, we all know they'll cut a corner to save a buck. But Carcos is a big investment.
Yeah, they definitely threw everything at it. 3 ships of colonists and then us to clean up the mess, obviously.
If Lucinite's even half the energy source they say it is, you know how badly it's needed back home. I'll leave it to Primary to manage those odds.
Tell me you found something.
No colonists yet. Just more ruins and hostiles.
There was civilization here. And now it's just dust.
What do you think happened to them? The builders?
I don't know. I just hope we learn that before it happens to us.
It won't. It won't.
Is there any way I could join you up?
No, not until we know more. What happened to the colonists? Who built that city?
The city?
Well, we don't know anything about it.
The city. Gleaming, rising, screaming.
Stack! What do you want about?
I have seen it. Heard it. Like a dream far beyond these walls.
Maybe you should get some rest.
Yeah. I was thinking about the same myself. So we still got these. Okay, so you still got those. So those which I thought. Yeah. So you still got those. This game's got like a little bit harder quicker though.
I can't afford to lose you again.
Won't let you down, Sheridan.
Wait there. Collect. That's the wrong way though. I'll have to get a bit more immersive on this because now we've got new gear.
This is
Audio
Robert
log.
Lawman from Echelon 4. Day 5 in Carcosa. I've left the others behind.
Let's get on the
They've been useless
Housemarque
since Pierce died.
Discord.
They're blind to what's right in front of them. A treasure trove of technology. Value beyond anything we projected in the Hallucinite venture.
No one said what happened to A-Lab.
For good reason. It loves poison, mate.
A smart
Bloody
rifle.
Soltari suits.
Wait there.
You think he's alive?
Dunno. Don't care.
Tactical rifle, smart rifle. So L1, wait there. And the other weapon is smart. Clip size, auto target damage, which is the same. Tactical. Smart, wait, they split smart rounds. Rising pitch is. Found two rifles here, very similar to split smart rounds and rising pitch. It's the new one. Smart rifle. Then rising pitch was from the first one, first game. More or less the same. That's slow, that's slow, we'll take this one now because it's yeah, that's rising pitch. That's why the enemies are more aggressive, that's why. But you're not doing no more damage than I would say in the first game. All these weapons, no. I don't know how you do that. I don't know if it's your fist, because you haven't got a melee weapon. Except for your hand. Let's get out of here a minute because we'll get out of this zone. Let's 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 I'm gonna have to look at the log of the enemy. It even comes on here as well. Right there. Oh no, right there. Oh, I couldn't get it. Damn. Biomes, hostiles, that. Sheridan, crew commander of the Echelon 4, nationality Canadian. Bouchard is a 30-year veteran of the Solitary Space Program. Having spent her entire adult life dedicated to it, she has been in the leadership position to almost a decade. Her record is exemplary, with no recorded complaints from superiors, colleagues, or subordinates. Save for. While she has had command responsibility for multiple missions on Earth and with local solar systems, the Echelon, I don't know if that's 4 or 5, deep space personnel first without direct solitary oversight as such as the designated primary unit subsides Bouchard's authority and may overrule her decision whenever they are. Yeah, because I'm just trying to connect the dots with the first game, because you can see it's her. She's got a different name. She's not called Sheridan. But then she was Celine, but she didn't know who she was. Really messed up. But as trying to find these proficiency level 1. Hostiles, yeah, they have to break their shields. It did say, but they started it just like Atari. There's a health up there, but you have to it's on a timer. Right, main path, when we're below here. It's not the hostiles. No, it's not showing the ones that are, they've got that thing over them. Shell. We're gonna die. Yeah, again. It told you how to do that, or there you go, another image from this red desert world. So we lost So Halcyon is what comes over. Right, okay. Like ether.
How long has it been?
Last vitals logged 2.5 hours ago.
It's literally just not the other game, but you gotta work it out. With like this, that's the same.
Hey, look.
But it's not because it's a new text log.
You need any help?
I'm good, Stack. Nervous about what's out there. After what happened to Torm.
Arjun and Jerome will keep us safe.
Whoever subscribes to my channel, they're thinking about souls. They're gonna be very unfortunate for a while, do you know what I mean? Because we're gonna be blasting into this game. I'll say that for now, because first game is in my top 10, and this could come into, well, this is making, you know. Considering I was never into shooters, no, this changed me. Story, music, especially when you got onto some biomes are better than others with music. I don't know who's doing the music here. I should imagine it's the same.
Seb, is that you?
Totally different. No, we just said this at this tree as a vision. There you go.
There you are. This is the least of our concerns.
That's some nice armor, look at that, eh?
Whatever keeps you going, Sebastian.
No helmet though. I suppose because you couldn't breathe,
that for you,
could you,
Roger?
on the other planets.
Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that. Keeping people safe.
Weird. Keeping people safe.
How's things been for you with all this? Same as ever, my friend. Though, I have missed your company. But I could rage about what I've lost. Sounds like you've given up. When you were away, what were you looking for, Arjun? For something that makes sense. A clue, a reason, you know? Sure. I hope you find what you need out there.
Okay. So that's just gonna be those like down there. Personnel. got here then? 114. Wait there. We got some gear. Increased power. No, we haven't. It's ready down. Oh, the cost is 200. $250. Don't seem to. They did say about that.
Got an update for me?
Still chasing that signal. There's a lot in my way.
Sorry to labor the point, but we need this one. I'm worried about Stack and Kayla.
I'll find it. No matter what.
Shattered Rides, that's where we started. Sure. Then you can't get up there. You jump down, yeah. Smart rifle, yeah, exactly the same. Okay, looks like I've got to use that. Halcyon. It doesn't. You can't do nothing. Trying to break the shield. Artifact collected, let's get out of it out. Fatal immunity. Fantastic. It's this here, I don't know what if you've got up. This is why I end up dying to this. And it's not even registering the barrier. It said something in the beginning of the game.
Tell me, why did this do it?
It didn't make much sense.
Wait there. Handgun, +2, recoil, I don't know.
No, sure. That's what he said. He was looking for a shore.
Explosive rounds. That might be a bit better. Auto target retain. Damage accumulation. Right. Saving us. Yeah. Heal. Oh. Come on there, yeah. We've got that Returnal thing, muscle memory. $144, we need 200. Those enemies are just going to follow you until you kill them, that's it, end of. $194, you could make it back. Got a bit of some ether there. Small bit of ether. This is just that might have been it. And they don't go quick. If we went back, that should be 242, that should be enough. Get past red body. Oh great, this was a bloody gun.
You were gone a long time, Arch. You really don't remember anything?
Cascan key.
Just the eclipse. Then I was back in the passage.
Seems like every eclipse, someone else breaks.
You seem to be holding up all right.
Yeah.
Wait there, we lost.
My worries are my own.
Oh god, bloody hell. All we have to do is make it back. We could have got an upgrade. See, everything when you die, the image you see here, that tells you part of the story. That's it. You'll get. Oh, I don't know what they put in there, but you. So what we taken over? You've lost everything. New armor alterations available because it's an artifact. Luminescent. We did lose this. We picked up something.
Not again.
Made us.
Come on, push further.
Not lose it. I mean, it's still a tough game regardless. I mean, there's a thing where you can, in the menu, there's a thing where you can activate the modifiers permanently. But it says, do you want to have your hand held in the game, you know? So, it's entirely up to you. But it won't be, it's not like an easy mode. Because all that coming up here is hard to think because of the Shattered Rise. This is where we started, yeah. It's got all that haunting music from how it's. So you should be able to jump down there. But there is a fall damage.
You find tracing the signal comes first.
No arguments here, boss.
Artifacts collected, melee bounty. See, that's how this game works. Even in this first area, but you can only pick up so much because the world's changed. Even though we've got to go this way. Unless that was L2R2, unless that sort of breaks the shield, I'm not too sure. Because that's just a heavy attack. And the one thing. That doesn't last forever, that shield, no. This has got rising pitch on it, which rising pitch used to be, well, most of them on the carbine. Right, ricochet hand cannon. No, we've already picked up a +2, one of those. These are not active. These are like warping systems until you get to the objective, which is most probably a boss or something. You can't get up there because I think we come from that way. I've got a banging headache from this time. You've got to play this when you're not tired. At the moment, I'd give this as gameplay and whatnot, but not knowing how to. You're gonna have loads of those enemies that are gonna have a shell over them. But it's just, it's second nature because you've got like a spear. We haven't in here, but I don't know if we. There you go, right there. Speak to the devil. I think there's one more chance, then that's it, you'll start again. So there's a lot going on. I mean, you can go through there, but you have to punch through it. These guys, and they follow you as well, so that's something new, yeah.
Jackson, or whoever's left to find this. I won't go back to that nest of panic.
They won't come in here. We've already been in there.
You know, it's like
That's
a disease, and I
no.
don't intend to catch it. Someone's got to find a path to something better. Yeah? Maybe I'll see you down the road.
I think Lena might still be alive.
I was just telling Beers I knew she was okay.
Pierce is dead. You told me that.
He was just... nothing, mate. Must be hearing things.
Find the Echelon colony, reach the signal location. That signal location, after you've done all your bits and pieces and whatnot, that will be the main boss of this area. Yep. See, it's like we haven't got a key for that. It's the same one, I don't know what it is. Die again, you just lose everything. I just don't know how. It's not even saying in the data bank about that enemy with the shell, with the dome over it. A way to kill it. You should have it on you. I just it's too close to do a punch. You did have a in the first game, just a melee weapon. That was it. There you go, just let go then. So everything's on a cooldown. Your weapon is, that's what I'm trying to figure out, that one there that's got the... Unless we haven't found it yet. Yep, it's doing me all the time. I don't know. It doesn't even come up as to say how to kill it. Let's aim picks up something. You can't. You got your arm thing. There's your arm. Right. That's what punches through beams. Just some of the red beams, but I don't think it does anything like that. You'd have to be. And we're literally at death's door. This is strange. It should say in the data log, because we've got these enemies here. That's just an. You can't do it, wait there. New data bank, eclosion. Back here. Right. I bet you can't get up there until later. This is that blue dot. You won't unlock everything for your suit to get everywhere until you've beaten the game. If it's following the same thing as the first game. Oh, it's tough, regardless of having that, which you did have and whatnot, but the enemies are not like that. They're not going to come in that. Where is it? In the data bank, like hostiles. Right. Hovering mechanical unit with the origin or purpose to be determined, possibly maintenance, role, foreign back to default defensive program, absence of its creators, etc. Additional information needed for further description. So that's what I mean. Look, you need 16% to get all the information on that. This is a new enemy that just appeared out there. We've got artifacts. As of now, these don't hang about. No. These will stack. This will be something later on when you get the locked version of this. Permanent equipment, not yet. But this is what we bought. So, yeah. So that is permanent. You can't walk it neither via the discs until you've got out of this thing. There's something. You're definitely missing something. I know that. When I played Returnal the first time, I was stuck in the first biome for 20 hours. Yeah. Considering this is a bit different, you had to get the melee weapon to cut. Well, it's actually to cut some areas down that as you went through. But it was also because you'd have gun turrets and enemies like that, and you just slashed them because you had a melee weapon, the only melee weapon. And that's how you used to break the shields of those. But at the moment, there is nothing. Not even holding this like this and doing that. Not a bit of an explosion. The thing is, you can get panicked. We can go through here because of our fists. I don't think they can. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Oh, wait there. A hill. Ether. Carrison Key. Wait there, or wherever it is. Oh, we got a +3 version. And then he died taking a +3 version of our arm. If you didn't have this, I wondered why they put this in it, this dome, because it does save from death for a little bit, but it's... There you go. We're missing an artifact or something like that, or an add-on to the weapon, and every time we die, a new one, and until they repeat. Death penalty. Proficiency level reached. New armor alternative available from the primary. 17 minutes. Yep, this can go to you can lose, well, we'll see how this goes, but you can lose 10-hour runs. Start all over again, yeah. And obviously this game is polished now, but when it first came out, so there's... Is it... I don't think it's it here. Some new armor or something. I'm too tired for this. I've got 2 people watching or nobody watching. See? You get this, which is like I said, there's a data bank. When that data bank's filled up, that's more or less the whole platinum. Then there's I don't know about the scanning system or whatnot. Until you beat the first boss, there's that enemy. You've got your arm, but that punches through a thing. There was a third sort of level of that, but it's just... What's this here? What's it? Your location, right? If we go... Open wrist. No logs available. Open wrist to access hollow viewer. Hollow viewer. Right. Weird experiment. You have things like this as well, like toys, like things from like Earth, you know, like that sort of stuff that you wouldn't normally find. Yeah. Perhaps it's in this. Something's in here. Right. But there is another. It'd be another log, text log. Even though you don't have to really read them because they're just logs of. You do need that many. There's loads that you get. Then they get like really hard to find. Then you would start reading them properly because you want to understand how to get in the game. Because you will end up getting lost. There's no doubt about that. So that's the start. This is where we die. This is where we spawn. Like, there will be certain equipment where you'll be able to beam up to there and warp around a bit more. It's just like the first game. I mean, they've added these weapons, they're not that powerful. No, but most we go up to mostly 5. But it says, look, I think it says we got. Wait there, it might be in here, or... Echelon 4. Hands of Shore. This is what we're on. Wait there, what's the armor in here? So you've got a bit of a God of War, Midgard. I think there might be a Devil May Cry and something else. It has to be a Sony game. Because I wondered what the armors was, but... Astra. This is from the first game. Astra. I mean... I think it actually looks better, right? With helmets on, you know? But then you had the helmet on because you're in an environment where you couldn't breathe, so obviously it's changed now where you can breathe there. I don't know, I thought it said something about an armor with something that pops up.
find that signal, Arjun. It's what Tarn would have wanted.
I wish we could have helped him sooner.
Let's just get this done before it happens to anyone else.
Look, wait there. A +1. So you've got a +1 hand. Prominence, +1 missile velocity, explosion radius. Now I don't know if this is to do with like blowing up those red things. That's got to be the way out now. Shattered rise. Yeah, it keeps changing how it looks. This will do this a bazillion times. Who is going in here?
Day 4. Arjun's missing. It's just Jerome, Lena, and I left. Maybe he saw what's in the eclipse too. I look at it whenever I can. I hear something there. Something impossible. Something beautiful.
This is we've got something here. It's right there. Halcyon. I think that one in the middle might. Upon death might stay. Kill Conjurer. Artifact. Main weapon kills generate more power. The artifacts that you get is well, you scan. I think with Returnal, what you scan and unlock, that will just keep on carrying on. They don't stay with you. What stays with you is what you unlock in the with the obulites you get back, and you. It's always going to be a different journey. It doesn't matter what, because at the end of the day. It could be something simple that you could look up, because I bet a lot of people when they start to play this game, they're going to think, how do you, you know, kill those? Is it just a hand? She didn't have a hand like that, you had a weapon. You can eventually do it with the weapons, but you can't do it now, because you can blow those things to smithereens. That's what's stopping the progress. More power generation. Wait there. suppose I'd like to just go and not be like this house humans just going all the time. We won't be able to get this until whenever you unlock the ability to get to those advantage points. This feels a bit mundane because oh no. See these here? There will come a stage when you'll get towards the end of this area where you can walk. So until you get to where it is, that yellow beam, right? That's the objective. That's where the boss is going to be. But you really want to be prepared for it to be a tough boss. But these will start to unlock so you can warp everywhere. Just haven't got the thing yet. There we go. They're the same anyway. They just put a beam on. They just got this beam. I don't know how to break it. That's the first time we've seen. That's the second time we've seen that image. So there you go. I think our longest run was an hour until.
Why does this keep happening?
Likely cause user error.
New armor alterations available for primary. Why does it say that when it's just the same? Reach the signal, I do know that. I've been trying to sort out mods, everything, trying to edit videos, everything. Where's the time now? I've been down the beach, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I was going to fall asleep. I felt so tired I was going to fall asleep before this, and I'd have woken up about, I don't know, whatever time I woke up then and played it properly. Because when you're tired, you can't do nothing. And I bet a lot of people that come into this game blind, whether they get early access or just the ordinary version, they must have grabbed the same thing. How the fuck would you kill those? Because it might be an artifact that is just on the gun. Adrenaline corruption effects, data bank, weapons. One of the most unexpected discoveries in Korokos is a class of weaponry of alien design which is able to attach itself physically to the enforcer. You've got this anyway on you permanently. Enforcer armory that taps into the solitary's shields to regenerate power supply. No, but you can go through the red walls with this, so you can punch through those. So the solitary shields. Function of the Prometheus can be considered analogous to a rocket-propelled grenade launcher, but not obvious of combustible material has been identified instead of directly transmutes energy into a cage. This more information is needed. Look, 3%. That's like that. How much that upgrades? No. They'll go up to 100%. Yeah. So it have loads of different things onto it. But it does say solitary shield, but you do break through the red shields with it, not the shields of the enemies. These enemies, there's just some of them are just putting up a shell over them and you just can't work it out. Every time I've pulled that thing up, you're just putting yourself. You're just gonna. Lithium. That's the currency. Well, that's like a big lump. Artifacts. Artifacts don't come over. No. So we've got just the gun, which I didn't realise we picked up. Oh dear, yeah, back to this. You got some people that really will take to this very, very quickly because... Not quickly, but people that play shooters all the time. Now, I've never been a shooter, but this game, yeah, we fell in love with it. But not this one. I'm sure we will when we are halfway through, because it's very addictive. Despite people are crying with Returnal, the big YouTubers, everyone, they was like, oh, there's no save feature, just keep on dying. I didn't know what a roguelike was until I played this. No, roguelite, not roguelike. Roguelite means you do take some stuff back with you. Roguelike means once you die, you take nothing back with you. More punishing. In Returnal, it used to be ether. And when you use the ether on the machine to unlock an artifact, when that artifact's unlocked, you'd always pick it up in the main game. That was it. And there was a bazillion things, you know, whether it's... As soon as you found like a special thing, like an upgrade, that's permanent. But that's usually from biome to biome. Like, we've got biome 1 and 2, it says like that. From shattered such and such. This looks like the second biome of where it looks like Mars, where it's very, very red, but it's the graphics, you know. I could look at this guy's video, considering we played it. And they might say, oh yeah, by the way, you'll come into these enemies. If you come into them, then if you haven't got A, B or C, then get that. Or do that, you might be missing something. She's got nothing to say. This will all come to a conclusion at the end. Yeah, of... So the only thing that we've got on us, without having anything... Oh, we got 340... Have we got 314? What is that one there? Add 5... I didn't think we had anything. Ah. So we've got some max power. Yeah, so we're not doing no damage. This is permanent, this is, yeah. It's telling me about these armors like they've got special things, they have them. Total deployment time, 2 hours 21. That's in game time, even though we've only recorded for about 3 hours and a bit. This goes in days. 7 deaths, 6 hallucins found, so that's luminescent collected 1,833. That data bank matrix thing there will be literally impossible to fill. It would take you, it depends, because every person that plays these games like this, because it's still got a similar layout, you have to fill that, every single segment of that to the capacity. Nightmare strands explored, you can see, yeah. The only thing, like I said, you have got the shell, which does cheat death. I thought it was not like that. I thought when I see it, you took a hit, you got a shell, you took another hit, you was dead. But no, it's something that you can activate. But this is worse, the bullets, and it's a lot worse than the first game, yeah.
Jay, you ain't said much about how it's been for you.
What's to say? I was the only enforcer left. I know my job.
Ever wonder why the rest broke and you didn't?
You know what I've seen.
Yeah, and I was there for some of it.
Scar tissue, mate. Or maybe there's nothing else left to break.
Right, Halcyon, resilience, resources for armor alteration. It's a little bit different because it's in the middle. It's like the ether. Again, we'll find
the way they look at me. Doesn't upset me anymore. I will show them all how bright I can shine.
Right, let's suspend the game. Yeah, I've got to go to bed and I've got to try and sort out why this is not getting edited or loading up. So return to passage, what's that mean? Restart cycle, no. How do you so restarting a cycle, which you normally have to do to get the platinum, because it starts repeating everything itself. I'm gonna have to play this in my daytime, not people from all the other side of the world's daytime. as a function, it makes it a little bit easier. It's this here, yeah. Unlimited protection modifiers, yeah. So. Subtitle background capacity one. So how do you game slots? And this is in the hub. You should be able to just cycle summary. I wonder if you can. I don't think you can do it. I'm not too sure. Return. So return to passages. Start the cycle again. Yeah, but you'd be in action here, so. Restarting the cycle again will.
That's so different now. Without a ship to fly, they seem lost.
Yeah, if you
before retiring in the colony, they expected a dream come true. And look what they got.
See, if you restart the cycle, it goes back to default. You don't want to do that, no. Even though the stuff we've unlocked stays like that, but it's only you only want to do it when you're getting towards the end of the platinum and you can't find things. Now, earlier on I did see something like suspend the game, but you haven't got weight there, you haven't even got like, unless it's in that thing where your suits are, because you're supposed to do it in the another one, yeah. That's saying exactly the same stuff, but it's that's what that guy is. The audio output is set to stereo. Yeah, no, if I do this one, I'll come through the headphones. It's so much better. High pitch reduction, bass treble dynamic. They've really gone with the audio here. It's strange you can't suspend the game. I see it at the beginning of the bloody thing. Right. It can only be but it might be where our suits are. Or just have like this is from the first game, this is, yeah, without the helmet. God, would go over to them, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, come back stronger. We have got a thing. Perhaps you can do it, God, I can't see it because I'm way too tired to do this now. Everything's fucking stopped. Yeah, we can stop that for now.